I don't know what I'm doing. How? How? Like, how do y'all be doing this? Where do I even start? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Alexis, aka Scandalex. And as you may be able to see, you know, we did a little something different with my hair today. Just a little something. We went with a silver gray look. So guys, I was going for a straight silver gray platinum-ish look, and it ended up being kind of like purplish gray, but I'm not exactly upset with how it came out. I actually really like it. So good thing I took you guys through the entire process from start to finish, because y'all, it did not start off like this. And for my first time dyeing a wig, I'm actually really proud of myself, and it's only like my second or third time installing an actual wig. So I was proud of that process as well. I think I did a pretty damn good job for my first or second time. So I'm gonna just show you guys exactly how I did it, and hopefully I just continue to get better and better and cut out that middleman, save these coins. I can do my own installs, my own everything, okay? Like I said, 2020 is the year of saving. We are saving everything we can. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's get into it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned. So let's get into these wig details. Honey, this hair is from Zena Hair Extensions. It's a 24-inch blonde full lace wig, and it did come pre-plucked. However, I decided to go in and just do a little extra plucking. So I'm not a professional at this step here. All I did was I went on YouTube and I searched how to pluck a wig, just like everybody else should be doing. And I just basically just part it and pluck it where it needs to be plucked. Like, it's not rocket science, and it's very intricate, and it can take a lot of time. Like, I think I spent like an hour or so doing the plucking. But I guess it's just something we got to go ahead and do if we want that hairline to look not so thick. Okay, so now we have to take the wig from like a yellowish blonde to a platinum whitish blonde. So we just have to use some Shimmer Lights shampoo. I just got it from the beauty supply store. Fill the bottom of the bucket with it, and then add some warm water. And then I submerge the wig into the bucket for about 5 minutes so it can lift some of that yellowish tone out of there. So when I go ahead and dye it, it's able to hold the color a little bit better. And there you have it. A lot of the yellowish tint was taken out of the wig. And now, boys and girls, we are ready to go ahead and add some dye to the hair. So after careful consideration, watercolor methods seem like the easiest way to go about dyeing some hair, especially for the first time. So I just filled this bucket with boiling water, like half boiling water, half like room temperature water. And then I went ahead and used this Creative Image Adore semi-color in the color Platinum. So I used 2 entire bottles of Platinum, and then I used a half bottle of Titanium, the same Creative Image, but just in titanium color. Mixed it all together, made sure there was no lumps and clumps in the water, and then I went ahead and dipped my hair in. And please, I'm begging y'all, please don't hate me, but as soon as I went to dip my wig into the water to dye it, my freaking camera died, so I didn't get actual footage of me dyeing the wig. But there's nothing to it. Literally, I just dipped it in the water and kept it there until I got the desired color. So for maybe about like 3 or 4 minutes, it didn't take long at all for the color to be where I wanted it to be. So at first, I was so upset with how it came out because, y'all, I was going for a gray look, and this is purple as shit. Like, this is lavender Easter Bunny purple. Like, this is so not the color I was looking for, and I think it's because it was a blue-based dye. So it really, of course, it was going to turn out this color because look at the water. It's like bluish purple. So I watched some more YouTube videos. If you want to get like a gray color, a gray color, you can use actual black dye and you can get a gray color from the black. And next time I think I'll go with that. But this came out pretty. Okay, so we're moving right along here to the install. So I use my wig cap and then I go ahead and spray some Got To Be Freeze spray all over my edges, all over my perimeter. That way the wig cap can stick and it doesn't go anywhere. So after I spray it all on there, I go ahead and get my blow dryer and then I put it on a cool setting and I let that dry for about 3 minutes until it's really dry. Make sure it's on there, it's secure, and then I go in with another layer because last time I installed a wig, y'all, I put like one layer on and then when I went to go cut the cap, it started peeling back because it wasn't completely dry and it wasn't secure. So I wanted to make sure it was on there good and tight. So I went ahead and put 2 layers on and then I blow dried it for the second time for about 3 to 5 minutes as well. That way when I went to go cut that baby, oh, and then I put I was being extra because then I put some Got To Be glue on there, y'all. This cap is not going nowhere. I put some glue on there and then I blow dried it again for like another 2 to 3 minutes. And then, y'all, that cap, literally when I started to cut it, it was perfect. It was secure. It was not going anywhere. That's exactly what I was going for. So now I'm just cutting around my ears with some hair shears. Got to be real careful with this part because you can either cut your ear or you can cut the cap in the wrong way. So just be really intricate with this part. Take your time to cut your ears out and be careful with this part as well. So I use scissors to cut the cap, but I also use like an eyebrow razor as well. I feel like it gives just a closer cut and it just ends up looking more natural when you go ahead and use that opposed to just the scissors. Then we just go in with some makeup to make sure that the wig cap is as close to your scalp color as possible. So when you go ahead and part the wig, it looks as natural and scalp-like as it possibly can, as we can possibly make the lace. The lace is still gonna be lace, honey, but we're gonna try to make it as close as possible. Mama, what do we have here, honey? A wig. We have a wig, yes we do. We're about to slay this. Okay, it starts off a little rough, but it's not about how you start, it's about how you end, okay? So I just clip it back and then I make sure it's all lined up with the cap that I would just put on. And then we go ahead and what I did here, because I'm acting like I do this often. This is, like I said, it's like my second or third tap. So I just mousse back my baby hairs because they get in the way. Like when you're installing a wig, they're so unruly. They can get caught in the glue, they can get caught in the spray. So just make sure they're like brushed back with some mousse or something. That way they're not super annoying when you're trying to put the wig on. So guys, for this installation method, we're not going to be using any glue like any Ghost Bond or anything. We're just using the Got To Be Freeze spray. I learned this method from, I think her name is Laurasia Andrea on YouTube. She's like a wig hair guru. When I first seen this, I was like, oh my God, it's so simple, so easy. I have to try it. And after I tried it, I was like, this is it. It's so simple. Anyone can do it. So beginner friendly. And it turns out really good. So what you do is you just spray the hairline just like I did my cap. And then you go ahead and let it dry with that blow dryer on a cool setting for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then just like with the wig cap, we just do 2 or 3 layers. And the thing is, I wouldn't recommend this if you're trying to keep your wig on for more than a few days. I only keep my wig on for about 3 days tops, and it's very, very secure for that time period. However, if you're trying to have it on for a week or longer, you might want to actually just go ahead and use the regular glue method. But this method is for like short term. It's perfect, easy, so easy to do. Okay, after she's completely dry, we want to go ahead and cut this baby on up. I just use the shears to cut a straight line, and then I go in with the eyebrow razor that I was using earlier. To me, it just gives such a natural cut. You know, sometimes the scissors can just look too straight, but when you go in with this tool, it's so precise, it's so close to the lace, it just looks so much better. Yeah, it's gonna stick to your head as well. The lace will stick to your head, but just pull it back, it don't hurt. But yeah, just go in with this tool, go as close to your natural edge as possible, and it'll actually end up looking really good if you take your time. And take your time, because you literally only get one shot at this. You get one shot to get this right, so if you don't, it can be tragic. But it ends up looking really good if you actually take your time with it. And then you just do the same exact thing on the other side. Take it slow, take your time, and it'll end up looking really good. And you'll still be able to see the lace just a little bit. So in order to clean that up, you'll just go in with a little more got-to-be spray and a rat tail comb to push them down. And then I just put a headscarf on. I just leave the headscarf on for about 5 minutes tops, and then take it off, and everything should be blended in just a little bit better when you take it off. Okay, y'all, so now it's time to style. Look how puffy those roots are. So I went in with my Luster's Nutrient Slick Stick to help, you know, tame those roots, tame those flyaways. I would say this is like a necessity to have because it helps so much when it comes to styling the hair. And then I go in with my hot comb. You can get this from Amazon, any beauty supply. But when you're installing a wig, I would say this is another necessity, because there's no way you're gonna get to the roots with just a flat iron. You have to have a hot comb if you want the wig to lay flat. You have to. And take your time with this. This took me about 30 to 40 minutes. But it's the step, you can't skip the step. Like, there's no way you're going around with a puffy ass wig. So you have to flatten the roots. And last but not least, the icing on the cake, we had to add some wand curls. What is a look with no curls? What is a wig with no curls to it? I mean, we love a straight wig, but I definitely feel like with this color, some wand curls would be the final touch. And I was right. I really think they looked really good. So yeah, I just went ahead and put some wand curls in my hair, and then that was it. And the finished product, I don't know guys, it's giving Ice Princess, but I really did love the way it came out. I hope you guys did too, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will see you guys next time. As always, thank you for watching.